Hello, selamat datang di Disco Elysium. Akhirnya beli game baru lagi. Soalnya kemarin bosen banget. Gue baru habis beresin si Horizon Zero Dawn. Tapi karena mainnya udah dari tengah jalan, jadi akhirnya nggak direkam. Karena takut bingung ya kan. Terus kayak lagi cari-cari game apa ya yang bagus. Terus dapat lihat dari recommended. Kayaknya sih gamenya bukan tentang disco ya. Pokoknya everything related to detektif, crime gitu-gitu gue demen banget. Sambil nungguin nanti kita main mafia, nunggu diskon dulu. Karena yang lagi diskon si Disco Elysium ini, langsung aja kita cobain. Ini gue pertama kalinya juga sih. Mungkin kita bisa lihat controlsnya dulu kali ya. Character sheet, file cabinet, map, inventory, journal, highlight, action, interact, zoom in, zoom out, quick save. Oke, standar tuh kayaknya. Oh, oke, di sini kita bisa pilih dari 4 tipe detective. Oh, bisa create your own. Bentar ya. Thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, come up with original ideas. Plus encyclopedia. Sensitive. Very psychological. Unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Extremely physical, interact with world through his body, getting done, but dumb as a rock. Berarti semacam yang pintar, yang sensitif. Kalau kreatif, yang oh. Oke. Oh, kalau nggak kita turunin, kita nggak bisa naikin yang lain ya. Genius, average, weak, terrible, your senses. Mungkin kita coba intellectnya genius grade aja, tapi motoricsnya, aduh, tapi weak juga. Terrible ke weak tuh kayak beda jauh nggak sih? Kalau kita bikin rata semua gimana? Psyche-nya average, tapi ya deh, gua mau cobain yang genius dulu. Fisiknya udah, weak, psyche-nya juga. Oke, let's go. Apa ini? Select your signature skill. The skill you select will gain a +1 bonus. Additionally, learning curve for every skill of the same type will be raised by +1. Kita punya jurus. Itu game ini tuh your signature skill. The skill you select will gain a +1 bonus. Secara intelek kita paling bagus, harusnya logikanya kita pilih ini dong ya. Visual logik aja kali ya. Wild raw intellectual power reduce the world. Logic, oke. Oh, ditambahin 1. Oh, ini kita semua punya. Oke. Sabar. Kalau gitu jangan intelek, karena inteleknya udah bagus. Paint threshold, physical instrument. Kayaknya nanti ini kita pasti butuh juga sih nih. Hand-eye coordination kali ya, biar mendingan. Kenapa Enco? Enco kenapa?
penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor carriage.
Oke. Bangke. Ternyata lagi mabok aja. Itu pakai celana nggak sih? Kok jelek banget mukanya. Oke. Kita bisa gerak, tapi bisa untuk milih actionnya bisa diklik juga. Pakai celana dulu ya. Item gained. Ini apa? Kalau
You
pintu.
hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh,
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh, berarti ini tuh kayak ngejelasin dari persepsi kita. Oke, gue udah main ngerti sedikit kayaknya ya. Jadi nanti mungkin ini akan ada clue-cluenya di sini. Kita mesti tahu mau kemana. Terus ada tanggalnya juga.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Oke, noted. Tangan kanan, tangan kiri buat apa? Belum bisa. Ini buat lihat. Nanti ini bisa di-upgrade nggak sih ya? Kita belum punya tools, belum punya apa-apa. Clothes item, interact juga belum ada ya. Oke, ini. Oh, ini yang tadi. Level up requirement. You don't have enough. Oh, nanti karakter kita bisa naik level. Oke, noted. Minum hold tab to highlight. Baju. Harusnya mandi dulu. Udah nanggung. Ini apa? Someone throw the tape while the song was playing. Okay. Commodore Red. Kipas anginnya bisa diapain? Oh, ada itu.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on savoir-faire apa ini? Oh, jangan dong. Pull on the fan
The
dulu.
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Nah,
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
bisa gagal. Ngambil.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oke. It's okay. Pernah nggak punya? Iya, jelek banget sih. Aduh. Jadi pakai chances juga. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Kita bisa putar nggak? Oh, nggak bisa. Ini apa? White satin shirt. Nah, ini.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Kalau conceptualization itu lebih ke yang apa namanya? Bayangan dia kayak gimana? Was it not the same?
Probably
Masih
not.
belum ngerti gue.
No. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through.
Hah?
You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Di Inland Empire. Emang kenapa mukanya sih? I don't get it.
Behold,
Kenapa? Iya jelek kan, terus
you
kenapa?
have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face.
Rigor
Oh,
mortis.
wait.
Huh?
Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You
No.
can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Ya biarin lah.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's an expression
You
of
are
pain.
correct.
You're correct. Attempt to stop. The source of the expression. Very low. Okay.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco happened.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Guillaume le Million.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume le Million.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in
nuit.
Revachol West,
Berarti kita di
Guillaume's blonde
Prancis nih
maid
ya.
appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice cinema.
Caprice cinema apaan sih?
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Kalau kalah gimana?
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Gila, ngobrol sama kaca aja lama banget. Ini pintu bukan sih? Kita bisa ganti angle kamera nggak sih? Ntar ya. Tadi ada Begoni, Guillaume le Million. Who with the same means sparking to internalize. Apa sih? Stop. Kalau di internalize jadi apa? Hobocop. Belum, yang lain belum ada ya? Berada dia. Oke, thoughts cabinet. Ini ini thought cabinet. Tambah nggak bisa. Internalize, coba kalau di internalize-nya lama dikit. Kill me lebih. Oh, temporary research bonus. Kok min 1 logic tapi? Head in the clouds, research time 4 hour, problem. Bagaimana solution? Coba dulu deh ya. Coba jangan di lain dulu. Ini dapat apa tadi? Template, center rectals, nothing new. Ada yang baru. Ini namanya ngacapnya nih.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Broken window. Oke, ini apa? Journal, find your other shoe. Oke, pelan-pelan ya. This game is ini tuh ini. Oh, itu yang tadi nggak bisa apa-apa. Pakai 1 dulu. Wait, botol ini nggak bisa. Oke. Bisa lari. Loh, ada orang nih. Secret. There's something on the table. Do it. Tapi pengen ngobrol dulu.
Hello, officer.
Ngobrol dulu.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Orange disco dancer.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oke, jadi ini kita kayak belajar tentang diri kita sendiri juga ya.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Suggestion. Ini apa maksudnya? Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Jangan ntar lo. Would let me be an officer of the law. I might not know what I am.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. Oh.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
Coba.
The words have already left your mouth.
Seriusan nih.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you? Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it? So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life, more meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh, oke. Agak berhasil.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Oke, mungkin nanti kita still smoking. Oke. Cari sepatu dulu ya. Need to pass time by a book. Reading passes time quickly. La 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 la. Masih. Woohoo. Sepatunya 2. Bisa ke bawah, bisa ke dalam. Hujan nih. You can sleep after 9. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Oke. Ini bukan kamar dia, Dek. Bisa masuk gak sih?
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, like 2 baby crocodiles. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Kurang ajar. Ini nggak bisa. Oke.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care. Still no answer.
TV deh. Kayak terlalu creepy banget gak sih kalau masuk satirical newspaper. Oke. Nothing on the front page, ringing spell. Oke. Coba turun dulu. Put points into endurance. Kenapa kita bisa low on health? Karena terlalu banyak minum atau berkelahi? Oh. There's a lot of people. Woohoo. Enak lagunya. Nyanyi kali ya. Oh. Kaca lagi. Ini apa nih? Kopi bukan. Baterai hitam. Apa ini? Mess hall Super Union members jam 4. Permisi, Bu.
Hello, sweetie.
Cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oke. Sabar ya, bapak teman saya. Sleeping dog worker.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Sabi. Kok kita sering nolong ya di game ya? Oke. Pintu ini. Kitchen. Oh, oke. My bro.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting
Kim
for someone.
Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then.
Ya orang nggak
It
tahu
looks like
namanya
we had
siapa
a little
gimana.
scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
No, I
Then
haven't.
we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Hidden apa? Ini yang udah. Interview, oke. Hehehe. Kirain tadi kesini pesan minum.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Kayak lagi pegang burung.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Yeah.
This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41... Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene.
Sorry.
It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking her.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Kurang
Ask
ajar.
him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not
Okay.
vice versa.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry
Yeah,
of the innocents,
dijelasin
Franco-Negro,
dong.
sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came.
She went away because none of your business.
Di, kok nyolot?
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Orang dibunuh gara-gara
You mean the
kerjaan.
strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Oh.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Udah semua.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I hope it is.
Let's go.
Not so fast.
Eh?
You owe me 130 real.
Hah?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
You know the rest, ya no. Kok bisa tiba-tiba ditangkap?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first. Another thing you've annihilated is
yeah.
half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus what are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or or 8 bottles of potent blend.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. The emotions need to be expressed.
Tar dulu anjir. Suruh nyanyi. Make the call. Inspect victims body dulu deh. Kita disuruh ke sini ya. Loh. West tuh. Oh. Gitu ya sini. Equip a plastic bag, collect bottles and sells them at Frite. Oke. Cari duitnya dari jualan sampah.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
No problem. Of course.
North ke sini dong. Oh ini nih. Dead body. Bocil. Wah, lu ngapain lu?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno. Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Whoa.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the...
Shits himself?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him. The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno, all right. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got?
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Shitload pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez.
Kuno siapa
Kuno
sih?
wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either. So where was he?
Told you, pig bacon. Kuno doesn't do regional. Kuno's been to places you wouldn't dream of. Fucking Mesk. Or, I dunno, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some...
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Oh,
You
Kuno.
wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame. It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone. Just a couple of pigs.
Yeah,
Looks like you're a faggoty now.
You're testing Kuno's.
get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't fuck.
Gue bahkan nggak tahu itu membantu apa enggak, sumpah. Anyway, to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Turunin badan dulu.
The corpse looks at you. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to...
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth.
Habis mabuk ketemu
You
begini.
feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out. But until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the...
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is fruit nearby, east of the hostel.
Okay.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling...
Pretty clever.
Active decay.
He's about to.
Lah. Terus turunannya gimana dong? Save dulu ya. Tenang, handkerchief fresh bisa dijual. Oke. Kita akan lanjut lagi. Kita akan belajar lagi. Mungkin nanti gue baca-baca dulu supaya bisa lebih paham. Karena ternyata gamenya jauh lebih sulit dari yang dibayangkan ya. See you on part 2.